Stadium, the home of the Liberty Flames. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Liberty Flames. The Flames will kick this away to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play looking to throw it. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Early in this season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Oh, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could do for them, and the intensity is jacked up out on the field.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Catch made on the left side. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Looking deep down the left side. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT.
That makes the score Texas 7, Liberty 0.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Breaking free at midfield. What a stiff arm. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Short connection to the tight end here. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
Now it's 2nd down here. He's looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He lets it go on the move. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Liberty.
Oh, what a play. Man, this defense, they better watch out for this tight end today. It's proven right there how easily he can slip behind and get lost in coverage. And if that happens, this quarterback's going to find him and make you pay.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Here's a throw underneath for the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
He's got room to run. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They finally tackle him down at the 1 after that catch and run.
Now the quarterback found a matchup that he loved, gets a big gain with a nice throw, and now they're down in the red zone looking for some points.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. They got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the Flames offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds the running back in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Quick throw, the catch is made. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. 4 receivers on the field where they take a shot here on 2nd and inches. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down. The Flames pick up enough for a first down.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy... They're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards. Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the Flames with 1st and 10 here. Here comes a handoff. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down. The Flames will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense better start adjusting and realizing the RPO is coming at them. Feels like they're just sitting back, worried about the potential big play through the air. Meanwhile, this offense is running the ball right down their throat.
Caught over the middle. It's Tuggle. They bring it down at the 13. This offense really threatening now to score. It'll be first down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Quarterback looks to his right. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. So the drive will begin from the 1-yard line, 99 away from the end zone. He's going to hand this off. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Gain makes it second and medium. Same tailback, another carry. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Extending the play now. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They've flipped into the field and ready now for the second period. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. On play action, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch near the sideline and keeps the foot in bounds. That's enough for a first down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
He'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. They'll try the ground game here. Picks up 2, so it's second and 8. The Longhorns will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Wide open downfield. Breaks clear over the middle. Can they catch him? Touchdown, Flames. Too much speed for the defense.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Number 12, set to kick this one away.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep to the right side. And it's
Guys to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
He'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
Whew, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. There's a big gain to the right. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The Longhorns come to the line in the hurry-up.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
They keep him guessing with a run. Boom. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
Longhorn starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Ball handed off. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. No huddle here for the offense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Longhorns looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Starting at 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Off the play fake on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle finally made at the 37. It'll be 1st and 10 from there. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Who's in the clear? And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and goal. Great chance now to draw even before halftime. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Liberty. This offense is still clicking.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And the point after is right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, they thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the 1st down attempt here across the middle.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He's got it in the open. Here he goes. Finally brought down at the 8-yard line. A huge play, and suddenly they're in great scoring position.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. Powering through the defender. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Pick up big yards and touchdowns.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Tuggle. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this 1st down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the 1st.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The quarterback delivers complete to the right side. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. And the Flames looking to crank up the tempo a bit. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
1st and goal. Can the offense punch it in and tie the score before the half? And he'll set up to throw. Pressure is coming. And they finally stop it at the 3. The offense really threatening now. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down, but time is running out. Keep it on the ground, trying to power it in for the touchdown. The offense makes the recovery and takes off. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over. That's their 2nd interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. Liberty's offense retakes the field now. The ground game ineffective in the first half. Let's see if they stay patient or look to open up with pass game. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. 1st down and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes a quick catch. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. The Longhorns will crank up the tempo. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now. He'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he didn't get there. The defense makes a stop against this excellent 3rd down offense.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
So the coaches decided to go for it on 4th and long from midfield instead of punting and trying to pin the opponent back. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, defense comes up with a stop, and they get the ball back.
First down here for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Looks right for a quick completion. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result, some positive yards.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it up quickly. Tackled down at the 3 after the catch. Defense up against it now. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Quarterback drops back. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Last time the defense got a big 4th down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, helping just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
Finds a man to the left, big catch downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. Longhorns getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Defense just won the battle up front of the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? He gets loose. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But in plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Throws to the tight end. The pass is intercepted. He's bringing it back. Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back.
Okay, ready?
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40. See what the call is on 1st and 10.
Chris, after this last play, he's now over 400 yards passing on the day. Are you kidding me?
Signs the quick throw. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's a quick grab. Defense stops him short of the 1st down marker, and that'll do it in the 3rd quarter of play. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. That's a nice play. It'll set him up 1st down now at the 12. The Flames hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Looking to throw again. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Touchdown, Flames. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Quarterback gets tapped there, but delivers a touchdown. Shows great toughness.
Chris, you know how I feel about quarterbacks who are willing to take a shot and come up with a great result like this. Kept his focus and his vision downfield. Meanwhile, he gets hit and laid out, but delivers a strike for the score.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Texas offense comes back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. Breaks into the open.
Oh, Chris, you're in the 4th quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Brought down, the broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Throw to the running back in the flat. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
And the Longhorns offense takes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the 1st play. Let's see if they can do better here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A handoff from the shotgun. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Handoff in a single back formation. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. The Longhorns are in the red zone. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
The defense is hanging tough here. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 1. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Texas. They jump on top now here in the 4th. And they'll set up with a PAT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented them from being a touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Comes the Liberty offense back out on the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, he makes the catch. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Quick pass, the catch is made. Tackle, but first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. They mix it up with a run. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. On the move now. The sophomore calls his own number and keeps this drive moving. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Great chance for the offense to tie the game. 1st and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game.
Touchdown, Liberty. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The offense still out there. They're going for 2 here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's caught. The gutsy call pays off for 2 points, and they take the lead here late. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Grab by the receiver. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a 1-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds. That's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And that's just a great job by this defense of affecting the rhythm of this offense. These guys are in go mode here in the 4th quarter, trying to come back to win this game, and the defense is meeting the...
Wants to throw it on 2nd down. He finds his man.
Chris, I love to see this. Nothing open downfield, so he does the right thing by checking it down to his back, who's dangerous in the open field, picks up some really good yards, but that clock is still a big factor here.
The offense here needs some big plays to give the kicker a chance here. The clock is a factor. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Makes a quick catch. They had got him at the 48, but that's a 1st down. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Catch made over the middle. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. This would be a really long field goal try from here. They'll hustle to the line. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. Trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Football's loose. The defense has got it. They get him down, but the recovery and the return could be a game-changing moment.
Well, they had everything that they wanted here late in the game. The ball in their hands, quarterback that can make plays. Everything you want with a chance to take the lead and potentially win the game, and they fumble it away. Instead, the pressure now is on their own defense to come up with a big play to try to get the ball back.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup.